Good morning, guys. How are we doing today? So, let's wait for some people to join. It's another beautiful day, another beautiful moment. It's almost 11 o'clock. So, welcome, guys. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is that you guys are connecting from. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Good evening. How are you? How are you doing? First lady. All right, now maybe Papa. That's good. Betty Boo. What's up? A beautiful sister. Dolly, how are you? Good morning. Just me. Good morning. Also, Maz Elvis. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. Vivis. Good morning. Common Ronnie. Good morning. Thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. So it's a beautiful day. Just want to share a few things with you guys. I have noticed one thing, and it's kind of like a little dangerous. We need to. Amala Zone, how you doing, my sister? Mama ni. Mama to find and Mama can't find every day. Every day just they find. I was probably thinking, pé Amala ni Mama máa ń jẹ, mi gan jamala mi ò find. Mama can't find and for now, wow. Now they will say it's God. They will say it's God. God do God. God do God, God do ni. For now, careful while I say gigiri, can't know my view. We are kind of tolan, I'm gonna find some. All right, so good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to another episode of my show. It is not God. You see what I'm saying? Maybe not lost your gigiri or say kukulu. Cause get kukulu by making coffee wet. All right, so you see, there's something that is very dangerous that we're doing. Africans will do it. Africans will do it a lot, and we feel it's good, but it's not. It's not good at all. If you want a peaceful life, a peaceful marriage, a peaceful relationship, it's something that we must learn. It's a little difficult to do, but it's something that we must do. To keep marriage, relationship, going, and even friendship. Compliment is important. Lack of compliments will make your partner to look elsewhere. And you're going to blame them for cheating. But I don't think they should be blamed for it. Whatever it is that you're not getting at home, believe me, somebody outside will give it. Even if it's fake, you're going to get the fake one, or you're going to get the real one. It's just, the problem that is here is just that even that person will actually give the compliment, and after a while, they stop. And the way, we are created for compliments. We are created to be loved, to be cared for. We are created for someone to see you. When people say, I see you means that I'm looking at you, I understand you, I accept you. Some of the guys will say, oh, I see you. Ladies will say, I see you. Once they say, I see you, it means, yeah, I understand where you are. I understand what you're going through. I understand how you feel. I understand what you're trying to communicate with me. All right. So we need to develop that. In African setting, we need to develop it. It's very important. When was the last time you looked at your wife and you say, you look beautiful? And you say, you look beautiful. When was the last time you actually, gave a compliment to your husband that, oh boy, you're fine past anything and stuff? You see, if you refuse to do it, there's somebody on Facebook, There's somebody on Instagram. There's somebody on social media who is going to do it. Who is going to do it? Once that person is doing it, the heart of that woman will actually be there. The heart of that man will actually be there. They will wake up every morning to check their Instagram to see if that guy, let me just check, maybe he has dropped something. And you see the guys outside on social media, they wake up in the middle of the night to drop something. There was, oh, mama, you fine. Oh, mama, you look good. Well, I love this, your picture. And then people like pictures. And you see how you feel if you, taking a picture, getting dressed up and I don't know. You took your time. You took the time to drive yourself to the photographer, or you decide to do it at home, and then you put it on social media and you didn't get any like. Do you know how you're gonna feel if you're not getting the like on social media? Sometimes people will fake it. They will pay to get the fake likes, the fake comments. That'll make them feel good. It'll make them feel good. People get depressed when they post and nobody is liking it. People get depressed when they post and nobody is actually putting comments. And that's the same way people feel when they live with a man or live with a woman who doesn't give compliments. They don't feel good. But there's one guy on Instagram. There's one guy on Instagram that is always waking up in the morning or wake up in the middle of the night to check your page as a woman. And then will like your picture and put a comment below it and say, oh, this is hot or this is good. And every morning you wake up to that. And you're looking at the guy. The guy is constantly posting comments and liking your pictures. And every day, that's his job every day. You're going to wake up every day to that. You're going to wake up every day to read comments. You're going to wake up every day to go to your inbox to see maybe he has left something for you. And that guy will constantly do that. And that is actually going to be where your heart is going to be. Or your heart is going to be there. You're going to look, to that all the time. Every time you wake up, that's what you're going to check. So compliment is very, very important. It's a key thing that once you see a woman that is sad in a relationship, and the person will be looking forward to it. Yes, ma'am. Be looking forward to that. Once you see a woman that is sad, that is kind of like drying up, and she's not happy, and all kinds of stuff, and somebody out there notice that. And that person is always, whenever you get to church or you get to a party, that person will walk to you and say, oh my God, you look like an angel. Oh, you look so hot. Oh, you look good. Oh, you package well. I love your shoe. I love your bag. I love your dressing. I love your hairdo and stuff. Every time you go to parties, you'll be looking forward to see that person because you want that person to give you that compliment. And that's what's missing at home. And women do feel, it's just a pity I can't give you guys a microphone to talk to me. Women feel loved when you give compliments to them. They feel loved. The love will come, they could feel that love through the compliment. You're actually telling me you love me, you care about me, I look good, I look clean, I smell good. They always connect that to love. They love it. They want to always talk about it. When they go to the hairdressing salon, by the time they get home, a lot of men will just look away. A lot of men won't notice that. They have gone so far to the hairdressing salon, spend, I didn't know before that sometimes they might be there for 4 hours, some 6 hours, just sitting down right there and somebody is actually messing with their hair. And then they finish doing all these things. Everything clean. All right? Looking all good for you. But getting to the house, and then you're still watching football, or you're watching a soccer game somewhere, or watching wrestling, and you didn't even look at it and say, whoa, what's up, baby? This is great. You look so good. This is good hairstyle. They have spent this time, 4 hours, 5 hours. I didn't know before. I didn't know me. I cannot sit down for 4 hours, somebody messing with my head. for 4 hours. No wonder they always get headache. You see women always just, the thing is not comfortable. The thing is not comfortable. Especially when they do this braiding. It's not comfortable. They'll be like, every time. And when the thing they scratch them, they will carry one long, so they put it inside. They'll do like this. All the time. It's not comfortable. But they want to look good for you. Some of them will actually buy dresses. Some of them will lose weight just because they want to fit into the dress. Some of them, they don't eat all the time. They deprive themselves of food just to keep that figure. They deprive themselves of food just to keep that figure because they just want you to see it. You are not seeing me. You are not looking at me. You are not looking at me. All right? Even the ones that they will go and buy wigs. Some of you, if you don't know where to get your wig, go to Betty. Betty is there. Betty Boo is there. She will give you nice wigs. Some of them will buy wigs upon wigs upon wigs. All right? And then just to look good. Today is going to be blonde. Tomorrow is going to be red. Next week is going to be yellow. Another time is going to be one thing or the other. Some people will take their time to cut their hair and color it. They will stain their hair just for you to see it. They'll lose weight just for you to see them. They buy new dresses just for you to see them. All right? Once you notice that and you see them changing stuff, all right, what is good for you to do is just to say, oh, you look good. That's all. Very simple stuff. Very, very simple. You see, this tiny thing, we save your home, save your marriage, save everything. Women love compliment. Men too. Men too. All right? So once you see that something is happening, there is a kind of unrest in your relationship. There is arguments all the time. Why is this woman not listening? Why is she not listening to me? All right? Go and sit down and ask yourself, have I been throwing compliments towards our way? It goes a long way. Have I been doing that? It goes a long, long way. I'm telling you, why do you think women do boob job? Why do you think they spend time? Do you think it's easy to go and carry your breast and give it to one doctor and the doctor will slice it, open it up and put some stuff to lift it up? You think it's easy, but you refuse to notice it. You like, kí ni nǹkan tó ṣe gan táyé ò sí rí kí ló ṣe táyé ò sí rí Fásọsọlá kí wọlé sọ yìí gan tí ó dùn lẹ́nu yín kí ni nǹkan tó ṣe táyé ò sí rí. You're not seeing this beautiful woman, and I'm telling you, there's another guy somewhere that is looking. Another guy is looking. Another guy is observing these things. What you have refused to accept, good afternoon. What you have refused to see, somebody is seeing it. And then you're going to be shouting. By the time you now see your wife now chatting and laughing she'll be chatting in the kitchen as she's cooking. And she'll be smiling. I'm telling you, I see women like that. I'm telling you. You will never know that one guy is actually chatting with her, telling her all the good stuff. All the good stuff. Somebody's on the other side, chatting with her, telling her all this good stuff. And letting her know how fresh she looks. You look like today bread. Oh my God. It was like you fell down from heaven. Where were you all my life? And where have you been all my life? You are this, you are that. This tiny stuff. Even if you're lying. For women, they hold it. They hold it. I'm telling you, they're gonna let you. They're never gonna let you go. And that's why you see some women. They go back, women, they keep all the chats, all the messages between themselves and their former boyfriend. The former boyfriend was telling them, oh man, you look so good, you look this, da. They will keep it. Oh my dojo kan wahala, oh my dojo kan ironu. They will go back to those things and they flip through it and they smile. And you see them just smiling right there and having fun. Okay? So, but you'll be, all you know how to do is complain. You don't see your wife. All you know how to do is, where's my food? All you know how to do is, I want to have sex. So the person you want to have sex with, take time to see her. Don't wait until the time that aggro will catch you. And that's when you now see your wife and now in the morning you now say, oh, you look fine. Oh, you look hot. All because you want to do something at night. That's not going to work. They know. The women are not stupid. They are not stupid. They know. They know that, okay, that's why he's doing all this running his mouth. And the moment it's done, that's the end of it. You will never hear him say nothing again until the next time agro will come. Okay? And at this time, women they always feel like a prostitute. They feel like, why am I in this relationship when this guy will not even appreciate me? Women will call it appreciation. Appreciate me. To see me. Appreciate me. Tell me you care. And women always say, but you don't love me. But I told you I love you last week. But I want you to say it every day. All right? Say it every day. Tell me I love you every day. Tell me once in a while. Make me know. Remind me of your love. Show me the love. If you really, really care about me, show me. And one thing I want you guys to notice is this. It's so easy for women to say I love you or to give compliment to a girl outside. Because the girl is not married to us. Because we have not seen Arisa. We see finish has not really entered at that time. So we look at the girl outside. We say, I love you. We say, oh, you look good. We actually go to like our pictures and stuff. Whereas the woman in the house, we have neglected that one. We refuse to see her. So we don't give compliment at home. And either you like it, you don't like it. The same way you're seeing another woman outside, another person is seeing your wife too. If you feel like by the time a woman is married, that's the end of their life, no, it's just the beginning of their lives. All right? Other men outside will like them and actually fall for them because they are married. All right? And they look good. And they've been taking care of themselves, but you refuse to see it. You see, sometimes when you have something good, you might not appreciate it until you lose it. Sometimes when you have something so good, something beautiful, something nice, you see, I always tell people this. I don't know why. I just see that men who go outside and cheat, sometimes you can't put the girlfriend or the side chick beside the wife. No. Sometimes you just look and ask yourself a question and say, kí ló ń ṣe máa yìí? Kí ló ń ṣe orí máa yìí? And then the men will actually respond by saying, I'm looking for peace. I'm looking for peace. All right. You're looking for peace. You work for peace. You talk about it. You communicate peace. You sit down. You ask your wife, what do you want? What do you want from me? How do you want me to treat you? And stuff. And in the journey of you finding peace, you go and get one ugly muchacha. You get that ugly muchacha girl outside. You get her pregnant. And then you're stuck for life. All right? And at that time, you now start regretting. It's simple thing that you should have done. Very simple stuff. And just say, honey, you're fine. Honey, I love you. Honey, I care about you. Honey, you look good. I love your shoe. I love your bag. Simple stuff like that. That's, that's simple stuff. Very simple stuff that could be, you could do easily. And that's the same thing that is affecting us when it comes to I'm sorry. To say I'm sorry is difficult. To say I love you is difficult. You don't even say I love you to your children. You don't even say I love you to your wife. You don't even say I'm sorry to nobody. All right? Sometimes when you know you're wrong, you say I'm sorry to your kids. And that's how you stand. But the ego in African men will not allow us to see that whenever we want something, we can actually beg. We can prostrate. We can say I love you all from morning till night. But the moment that stuff is given to us, we insult that thing, we abuse it. And no wonder today, people are just cheating all over the place. All over the place. All over the place. And I'm telling you, I don't know. And women, they are actually unstable. They are not getting what should be given to them. Compliment is one thing that feeds a woman. Compliment is one thing that drives a woman. Compliment is that thing that makes a woman happy. Compliment is that thing that assures a woman that I am in the eyes of this man. Compliment will prove to the woman that this man is seeing me and looking at me. All right, that compliment thing is a healer of a woman's pain. When a woman is in pain and you give compliment, it will heal them. It will heal them. Compliment will heal them. All right, when you give compliment constantly, they will do more for you. When you finish having sex, ordinary sex, all right, and you give her a kiss on the forehead, and you look at her and say, "Baby, I love you." And I'm telling you, she'll never deprive you next time because you always appreciate her. You always appreciate the wife that God has given unto you. And appreciation is not just only in words. You just don't say, I love you alone. You need to put it to action. Action as in like you perform it. You say something about it. All right? You act on it. Okay? If our love language is about, giving gifts, give her gifts. It's part of compliment. You give gift to your wife. Buy her something. It doesn't matter how small. All right? And ladies, always appreciate a little thing. When they give little things to you, appreciate it too. A lot of women, they are looking for expecting their husband to buy them Range Rover. If that guy could only buy Toyota, appreciate it. If he doesn't even have money for a car, and it's all about jewelries and this and that, appreciate it. Because the more you do that, this guy too will actually think in his head that this is a good woman that is appreciative. I'm going to do something greater next time. And you keep on doing that appreciation, you will see how far it's going to take you guys. You guys need to learn to appreciate each other. Throw a surprise party. Throw a surprise party for no reason. It's not a birthday. It's not your birthday. It's not wedding anniversary. I just feel like I just want to throw a kind of a party for my wife for no reason. On her birthday, throw a surprise party. Give her something. And she's going to retaliate. She's going to reciprocate too. Because she will now start thinking in her head that this guy that is good like this guy that is giving me this, all right, that is actually supplying my needs. This guy that is dying because of me, all right. Now I'm going to do the same to this guy. I'm going to do the same to this guy. And that's how you get people to do things. You see, at the beginning of relationship, you'll find out that women give. They give everything. Women do give everything. They give this one, they give that one, they give this one. All right. And then when time comes for them to now start receiving it and they're not getting it, then that's where the problem is. And that's where the problem is. When they're not getting it back. Because they cannot give to you and not give back to them. Even God doesn't like that. When God is giving to you, you should give back to them. Back to God. To whom much is given, much is expected. Thank you. All right. You give back to the person. All right. Then if the love language of your wife is vacation, that's the only thing she knows. Or let's just go on vacation. Let's just travel somewhere. Plan it. That's how you hold marriage together. Plan the vacation time and go with her there. Walk around, go and eat in a nice restaurant, go by the seaside, walk around old ends, and show yourselves how much you care. Show each other how much you care about each other. All right? Don't just marry a wife and just dump her in the house and expecting her to be happy. You're expecting her to be good. And you say, okay, I've married you like I've done you a favor. Some men always think that I've done you a favor by marrying you. And one thing you're missing is that if you didn't marry her, somebody else will marry her. All right? You have not done her a favor at all. All right? The two of you agreed to be together. You need to respect that. Respect that part that we have agreed to be together and we want to stay together. And the way you maintain that togetherness is by, you appreciate each other. Appreciate. And so it's very important. And so what I want to say quickly is that when a woman is done trying, when a woman is done trying to be appreciated, sometimes men don't understand it. When they are done, they're going to open the door to that guy on social media. They're going to open the door to that guy on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. They're going to open the door to that guy. They will. And it's going to start like, oh, we're just chatting. Because in the heart of some women, they just want to chat. It's not really that they want to cheat. It's just that they feel like, okay, this guy is giving it to me. This guy is saying the right things. So I just feel like leaving. I just want to leave. I want to hear him say more of it. Which actually is emotional cheating. All right. But sometimes you'll see that when this is lacking in marriage, when you're not getting it in marriage, I'm telling you, I'm being truthful here. You're going to get it somewhere else. And once you're getting it somewhere else, your heart will go towards that direction. And then that's where you stay. That's where you stay. It doesn't matter how much of God that you believe in God, or I go to church every time and all kinds of stuff. Once that part of your life is not there, nobody's appreciating you. Nobody's giving you compliment. Nobody is noticing you. You are going to look elsewhere. And guys are everywhere. And those guys, they're looking. They're looking at your wife. The wife that you are not seeing, they see the woman. And they're telling you. People sign up for word massage with me. They sign up for word massage with me. And I noticed that majority of them, like maybe like 90% of them, they come back like every week. They come back like every week and they'll call me, Dr. Shola, are you free this week? I'll be like, madam, what's the problem? They say, oh, I just want to do word massage. I mean, I say, okay, that's good. You know, it's word therapy. All right. So the word massage, what I do is to look at them on the Zoom. And when we start talking and all kinds of stuff, I start telling them, madam, you know, you look very beautiful. And she's like, oh, really? I say, yeah, you do. I say, yes, you do. I say, you know, you can get any man you want in life. You're so beautiful. You're so intelligent. My God, you have a radio voice. You have a TV face. Oh, my goodness. You're actually the best that God has created. Don't let anybody take that away from you. Always remember it. When you look at the mirror, that's the most beautiful woman in life. You are the best of the best. You are not just an ordinary person. You are actually very precious to God. And God loves you so much. And I'm telling you, people are looking. People are looking and they're seeing you. You are being seen every day. Don't lock up. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Open yourself up. Fly. Raise your shoulders up. When you walk on the street, believe it. You are the best of God. Don't ever let anybody intimidate you. Don't let them say anything that is contrary to what you believe. Whatever people say, don't believe it. Believe in what I'm telling you. Believe what God is doing for your life. And I say all this stuff, beautiful stuff and all kinds of stuff. And I say it to them and you see them glowing. They glow. In the video, I see them glowing. And sometimes they look down, sometimes they cry. And once they're crying, you know, that's a kind of a sign for me that I think I've touched a part of them that they have been waiting for someone to touch for all this while. All this while. Something that they want someone to say. Exactly what they're expecting someone to say is what I've been saying to them. And then they sign up. Somebody, they'll still call me the second week. They'll still call me the third week. And then they still do the same. In me, I know I'm making money. I know I'm doing my job. Okay? But they believe that, oh yeah, I'm going for therapy. I am going to go for therapy. I want to feel good. I want to do this. But the thing is that sometimes you'll now begin to see that they start getting attached to you. They start getting attached to you. And that's the time that you need, as a professional, you need to understand that no, there's a boundary that must not be crossed. And the moment you cross the boundary, then that's the end of the whole thing. And it's going to cause a lot of terrible stuff that's going to happen because they will start getting attached to you. They want you to keep saying it. And then they text you. And then they ask you a question when they text you. And the time they're going to text you is going to be like in the middle of the night. And that time is when they're so sad. That's the time they're depressed and they're alone. And they always think about you, that person that is always saying the good stuff. They always remember. They remember that guy that they will call that will not judge them. They always remember that guy that they will actually talk to and say, well, I messed up. What did you do? This is what I did. And that person will tell them, don't worry about it. It's okay. We all make mistakes. You know, we all make mistakes. There's nobody that is perfect. They know that guy. They know that guy that's always telling them the good stuff, that is encouraging them, that is always standing by them. Once they make mistake, that person that will not judge them, all right, or do anything, or shame them. They know that person. And that person is supposed to be their husband. That person is supposed to be the person they live with. That person is supposed to be the person they say that they care about, that the person that cares about them. That's the person it should be. But the moment they see it outside, they say there's another guy that's always there with his shoulder for them to cry on. That's the guy they're going to go to. And you see, African men, we don't like that. We don't like it when we notice that, okay, this woman is always happy this time. This woman is always smiling. This woman is no longer depressed and stuff. It means something is going on behind. Who are you seeing? Who are you talking to? Are you cheating? Are you doing this? Are you doing that? You see, then we start doing it But we have refused as a man to do our responsibility by giving compliments to the wife. By giving compliments to the wife. Let me not lie to you. I'm going to tell you the truth today. Women, they don't get friends. You see, the people that are around them, they don't talk to those people. They don't say their minds to them. You think women just sit down and just start talking, and saying all manners of things to their friends? No, they're smart. They're so smart right now. They know that if I tell this woman this stuff, they can't keep a secret. They know that. You think they don't? They do. They don't have anybody to talk to. They have problems in their heart. When they go to their friends, they look strong. When they go to their friends, they look happy. They cover it up with makeup. They cover it up with all kinds of stuff. But when they are alone, then that's the time that the whole thing is going to come to them like a rushing water. It's going to be like hell has broken loose upon their life, and the whole heaven, everything is falling upon them. And that's the time that they're going to find that person that they could rely on. That person they know, this one is not going to judge me. This one will not leak my secret. It will not shame me. This person will keep it. And that person is supposed to be their husband. But the husbands are no longer in that position right now because their husbands, they're now acting like a counselor. The husband is acting like a therapist to another woman outside. You know how to do counseling. You know how to make everything good. You advise all other people outside. All right? You talk to other people outside. You talk to other women outside. Tell them all the good stuff and everything, but you don't do it. You're not doing it at home. All right? You do it outside. But the woman that is inside is dying. She's dying. I pity women that are pastors' wives. Pastors' wives, they don't have nobody to talk to. They can't talk to church members. They can't talk to their friends. They can't talk to anybody because they have to look tough. They have to look good. They have to be smiling 24/7. They are suffering inside, but they're smiling outside. I'm telling you, they're dying gradually because they don't have anybody to talk to. The man is not home. The man is not even looking at their face. The man is always running after church members. The man is always out. Counseling other people, doing therapy for other people. But how about her that is in the house? She is suffering. Suffering. I'm telling you. All right? One thing I always do is this. I always notice that. Sometimes my wife is going to be losing weight and stuff and everything. I'll tell her. I'll say, yeah, you're looking good, oh, you lose weight, oh, that's good. And she'll look at me and say, really? You see, she's been expecting me to see it. It's something she's expecting me to see and to say something about. If I ignore it, that stuff is going to pieces up. It's going to actually break her into pieces that this guy is not even seeing me. This guy is not seeing me. I don't want to give opportunity to somebody outside to say it to her when I am available to say it. What is wrong with my mouth? What's stopping me from saying it? It's my wife. Why can't I just look at her and just say, you look beautiful. I love your shoe. I love your dress. Sometimes when you get dressed for church, I'll ask her, where did you get this dress? You're like, oh, it's been here for a long time. I say, whoa, it looks good on you. She'll be like, are you going to take a picture of me? And that's how you make it. That's how you walk marriage. By giving compliment to the other person. It goes a long way. They will hold on to it. They'll hold on to it. And they'll be happy. All right? And they'll be able to tell you things. They'll be able to tell you things. All right? And that's beautiful thing in life. They have the confidence. You see, when we talk about self-esteem is connected to compliments. Self-esteem is connected to compliment. You see, the self-esteem is that sometimes you feel like you have a good self-esteem. Oh, my self-esteem is out of the roof. But it seems like, no, I don't. It seems like something's wrong with my self-esteem. My self-esteem is not doing well. I don't know what is wrong with my self-esteem. It's your esteem. It's your own. It doesn't belong to another person, but you have allowed somebody to mess it up. Okay? What belongs to you, you guide it. You don't want nobody to mess your self-esteem up, but you have allowed somebody to mess your self-esteem up by somebody calling you fat, somebody calling you ugly, somebody calling you you're stupid, you're nothing, you're zero. You didn't bring anything to this house. You're useless in this home. And that person has used his own words to mess up your own self-esteem that you're supposed to keep and guide, all right? You allow it to zero right now, and you're suffering. At the moment the self-esteem is zero, you cannot perform. You cannot perform. You see, majority of people that you see, they say, oh, I'm shy. It is because of lack of self-esteem. They don't believe in themselves. They don't feel good. They don't see themselves as good. They look at the mirror, they compare themselves to somebody else. So that's where the self-esteem got crushed. You are different from me. I'm different from you. I don't care how you look like. You can be slim and tall and have six-pack. That's your own cup of tea. It doesn't have anything to do with me. I look at myself and say, Mr. Denzel, Mr. Shola Denzel, you look so good today. I was like, good, man. I said, let's go out there and conquer the world. All right. I come on social media and say all these stuff I say on social media because I believe in myself. Because I believe in myself. You know, there'll be time that I'll actually say some things in English that is not correct. And people will call me and say, oh, you're supposed to say have, not has. Or you're supposed to say has, not have. I'll say, oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for correcting me. I'll take that correction because I don't see anybody as in somebody is messing with me or whatever. Self-esteem is out of the roof already, and I'm actually open to criticism also to get me to a better position in my life. I still struggle with it. I still struggle with have and has. I still struggle with it till now. But the issue is just that I listen to correction and try my best to be able to receive it and tell myself, you got to be better. English is not my father's country, my father's language. I borrowed it. There's no way I will be able to speak it the correct way. It doesn't matter if I have a PhD or not. English is not my father's language. I will still mess up. I didn't study English in school. I didn't study English anywhere. All right? The English thing that they taught me is what I'm actually using right now. I'm communicating with you and you're understanding me. That's it. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? But the issue is that I won't let anybody mess with my self-esteem. I won't let you tell me, oh, your English is not correct. Thank you, my English is not correct, but thank you, I'm doing well. All right? I can improve my English anytime I want. And when God will now bless me, Grammarly came. Grammarly now came. Now Grammarly is correcting my English for me. Even Grammarly don't understand the English way I understand. Grammarly, you don't get the English way me I get. All right, sometimes I will correct Grammarly. I say, Grammarly, no, this is wrong. This is not what I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to say. All right, don't be correcting my English and be turning my English upside down. Please, Mr. Grammarly, sit on one side. If I want to accept you, I'll accept you. If I'm not accepting you, go and sit down somewhere. All right? So that's the stuff. The moment you have a self-esteem that is huge, all right, nothing in this world will be able to bring you down. Some people will say, I'm shy. I can't look at the camera. It's because you don't feel good about yourself. When you feel good about yourself, you take pictures, good pictures. When you feel good about yourself, you're going to be on the camera and dance. When you have very strong self-esteem, nothing will intimidate you. There's no place where they ask you to talk, you will talk. Because you understand who you are. You know yourself. So many women, they don't have that. Somebody crushed their self-esteem. They have been body shamed. All right? Men already messed them up. They call them different names. You're not good. You're not good for anything. You're not good for anything. You're fat. You're ugly. So they say all this word and then women allow you to penetrate. Something you're supposed to bounce off. You allow it to penetrate, and once you look at the mirror, you see an ugly woman. You see someone that is not good. That's what you see. Majority of the people you see at the gym, they are not going to the gym because of their health. They go to the gym because of acceptance. They go to the gym because of acceptance. I want to be accepted. I want to be accepted. And one thing about weight loss that I hate in my life is this. And I'm going to tell you guys today. Is that when you start going to this gym, and then you're cutting down on your calories and stuff, and you're losing weight and stuff, and everything. At the end of the day, there'll be time that you just feel like, I just want to eat. I just need to eat. And then you eat, and then you gain the weight back. And then you start struggling again. And then you start going back to the gym and start cutting calories. And one time will come, your body will say, you just need to eat. You see, the body always requests for food. Body will request for food, and you got to feed it. But one thing that my doctor told me is that don't eat anytime you feel like, oh, it's 12 o'clock, let's eat. Oh, it's 9 o'clock, let's eat. Eat whenever your body is asking for food, and eat a little bit to conquer the hunger. Once you conquer the hunger, then you stop. Don't finish the whole food that is there. I do that. All right? Even though in my heart, I want to be slim, I want to have my six-pack back, I want to have a big chest, and all kinds of stuff. But I tell myself sometimes, why do you feel parẹ́ ṣọ́la? O fẹ́ parẹ́ dànù. Kí ló dé? Kí ló dé? Irú acceptance wo ló wá káàkiri? Oh, I want to look handsome. I want to be handsome boy again. You're handsome already. I tell myself. All right, I cannot come and kill myself. I go somebody date Amala right now. Right this moment that they chop Amala big time. All right? And that's it. You go dagba, you go dojo and odosu. Olomo babalawo da doro. I can't come and kill myself because I want to be accepted by people. A lot of women do that because they want that acceptance. Don't let your wife be looking for acceptance. Give it to him. Give it to him. I mean to her. Okay? Give the compliment to your wife. Let her feel good. Some women can never lose weight in life. Some women can never lose weight. Their bone structure is different. They will still remain the same way they are. And to me, sometimes when people lose too much of weight, they look ugly to me. You see, sometimes when somebody is actually chopped up a little bit, they look clean, sweet, beautiful. You know, they look so delicious. All right? I'm telling you. Then they say, I'm losing weight. Then they start losing weight and then they start looking ugly. And then you ask yourself, what's the essence of this weight loss? And then you look like this. And then you look this way. This is not good. I don't care. Unless you have health issues. There's health issues that actually the doctor is asking you, you got to lose weight. And you lose weight, you're going to actually lose weight to be able to get rid of this diabetes or get rid of this high blood pressure. That's it. You know, you do that. Okay? So you do that kind of stuff. But for me, I love myself. I love myself. My self-esteem is out of the roof. Go and bring a tall guy with six-pack. Let the two of us go and toast a girl. You go see when. That's when you know, say, this is my mouth, get six-pack. This is my mouth, it gets six-pack. Say now six-pack you get for belly. Me, I get my own six-pack for my mouth. When I go finish the girl like this, the girl go to run after me. You go soon see. I'm telling you, everybody's got a different things. And just stay in your own lane, believe in yourself, be happy. Warrior. And then the moment you get married, you must understand that your major responsibility is to give compliment to the person that you're with. Encourage them to live a good life. Encourage them to build their self-esteem. Encourage them. All right? And that's it. My six-pack is in my mouth, oh Allah. My six-pack is in my mouth. This mouth when they see, six-pack, they there. I get powers, so I get powers. I have a bit of shaker. I have Indaboski, Barose. I have all of them. Six-pack, they in my mouth. If you don't, if you don't understand, all right. So this is actually the major stuff that we need to deal with. And I always beg people, sir, this woman is not demanding for too much. Sir, this woman is not demanding for too much, sir. No. All she's demanding for is to be seen. See me. See me. And the man will say, oh, what do you mean see me? I see you all the time. No. You need to see her. And sometimes they sit with me and I ask the guy, I said, what do you see? What exactly do you see about her? And they look and say, yes, Mommy talk about. This is Mommy talking about now. I said, yes, I know this is Mommy talking about, but apart from she being Mommy talking about, what do you see? Do you see the new hairdo? Do you smell the perfume? And that's when they say, well, no. It's not well. She didn't just do it just for doing sake. She's doing it for herself and at the same time for you. She wants people. She wants people to see your glory on her. She wants people to know that you're a man doing your responsibility. She wants people to see where your money is going to. And she wants to represent you. That's it. She wants to represent you big time. So you need to understand that and appreciate that. It is possible for the heat of marriage to destroy so much. Marriage is not easy. Don't go into it if you want something easy. Marriage is not 2 years. And the contract of marriage is not 1 year. The contract of marriage is until death do us part. Some people will fall along the line, not because they want to, but they will fall because they have refused to learn the principles of marriage. They will fall and fail because they know the principles of marriage, but they have refused to apply it or apply them. Some will fall and fail because they have too much of ego. Too much of ego to look at their wife and say, you're beautiful. To look at their wife and say, I love you. To look at their wife and say, I love your shoes. The ego is driving them. And that's why I always tell people, marriage must be worked on every time. People don't want to spend money on their home. They don't want to spend money on their marriage. They just want to eat it all. They will prefer to buy ashwebi and go to parties when they're supposed to work on their relationship. I want to beg men. You see, counseling is not where they crucify you. Counseling is not a place where they point finger and say it is you. So instead of you being afraid to go for counseling, don't be afraid to go. All right, going for counseling means that I'm going to learn new things. Things that maybe I do not know before. Or maybe I'm going to go and learn how to activate some things that I already know and I need to activate that I don't know. I do not understand how to activate them. You know, counseling is a point whereby we interpret what you are saying to your wife. I say, this is what the guy is saying. Counseling is how to interpret what the wife is expecting from you to you so that you look at it. Counseling is a place where we balance up homes. Counseling is a place where we disconnect you from the mentality you are bringing from Africa for you to be able to understand what they call adaptation, that you are in another man's country. Now, you are not a ruler. Bro, you are not a ruler. You have to change that, your character. Change it. Put your ego inside water. All right? Put it inside water and let it go and simmer down and stay underneath the water. All right? Let your ego be controlled ego. All right? This counseling session is where we actually let you see what you've not been seeing. All right? Let you notice what you've not been noticing. You see, sometimes people ask me, say, how do you know women like this? I know women like this because I have been with women a lot of times and I've listened to them talk to me all the time. I listen to women, and especially when I'm doing counseling, I cry with them. I cry with them. When they cry, I cry with them. So I kind of like, I got to a point in my life that I think like them. I know exactly where they are. And let me tell you this. This is a big secret I want to tell you. Women are not normal or regular creator. They are not. God created them differently. All right? A woman is not a man. Don't say, oh, he's a human being. Oh, he's a human being. We are human beings, but we are different. We are human beings, but we are different. You need to take your time to study women to know the difference. To know the difference between you and your wife. Totally different. The way you react is not the way she's going to react. The way you break stuff down is not the way she will break stuff down. The way she want to love is not the way you want to love. You know, I listen to young ladies who say, I need someone who is ready to love. I was like, men don't understand that. We don't understand this, the way you want to love. We don't understand that stuff. All right? We just believe that we are men because we have penis, and we have a deep voice, and goatee, and everything. We just believe we are created to be rulers. And then we just want to rule you. And we just want to rule you. And you can't rule a woman for long. You can rule a woman for a time. All right? You can rule a woman in Nigeria, but you can't rule a woman in America. Only lazy women will submit themselves to be ruled. Only lazy women. And we have a lot of lazy women who believe in using what they have to get what they want. All right? Those ones that use their vagina will actually be under your control, and you treat them anyhow, they will not leave because they believe that the reason they're there is just to use their vagina to be able to live under your roof and get food. You give them $50 every week. Yes, they will stay there. And you can be on the street and do whatever you like on the street. They can't say jack because they know that their life depends on you, that without you, they cannot live. But let me tell you something. You can do that for a little time. You will rule women for a little time. And once that woman is educated, once she gets a job, once she starts making money, that time now she's got the power to fight you back. And then that's when you realize that, wow, so you'll be keeping quiet because you are broke. Of course, I've been keeping quiet because I'm broke, but now I am financially stable. I have the foundation needed to tell you that you don't treat me like that. I'm not going to allow you to treat me that way. If you need to go, you can pack your stuff and walk away. I'm going to stay by myself, take care of my kids, and I will be successful doing it. And you're going to see it on social media. And I'm telling you, you're going to see it on social media. I'm telling you, you will see it. Do you know how many men today, they see their ex-wives on social media and they look and say, Kai, what have I done? What pushed me? Who pushed me to this? They now see the woman right now. And the woman right now is not like the way you left her. She's different. She's different the way she looks. She's different in her education. She's different the kind of job she's doing. She's different. She bought a house. She's different right now. I'm telling you, you know what you're going to be doing? You will get glued. You will be glued to her page. That's where you go every day. You go and open a new page with another name. You open another name with Olori Buruku. You will put your own name and say Olori Buruku. That will be your name on the profile. And then that's the page you're gonna go and be looking. You'll be looking at our picture. And even you yourself, Mr. Olori Buruku, will be liking the pictures. You'll be liking the pictures. But now that we're telling you right now, it's your only bro. Your eye will never listen. You are being propelled and being pushed by your stupid penis that is so tiny like this, that is not even big at all. Alright? Your penis that is so tiny that is pushing you. The ego. Alright, the ego that is pushing you, tiny penis that is pushing you all around the place. And then you say, oh, they love me here. Oh, they love me there. They don't love you. They don't love your money, collecting your money. Bro, you wake up right now. They don't love you anywhere. You think they do? It is the money you are spending that they actually come to you for. They come to you because you take them out and buy drinks for them and buy food for them, buy them pepper soup. They will come all the time and they will message you, get broke, become broke, lose your job, and come back and tell me that I'm lying to you. But all the friends that you see that are running after you, they leave you, abandon you, they go somewhere else. You know, I know the story of one ex-wife that took all the friends of the husband. You know, when they were together, those men would come to their house and come and eat and drink and stuff, everything, and all kinds of stuff. So when they got divorced, all right, they were still going to the guy. And then whenever they get to the guy, the whole house is empty. No food, no drink, no nothing. Now they realize it's actually the ex-wife that have been providing all those things. And before you got to know it, they changed. They started going to the house of the ex-wife. You know, and at the end of the day, they will now come to that place, and then you'll be seeing it on social media when your wife is taking picture with all your friends, all your old friends that you're not seeing them again. They don't pick your call anymore. They have abandoned you. All right, you now start seeing your wife, ex-wife, now taking pictures with them. Oh my, that we should be doing that we refuse to do. And those things are just so tiny. It's all about respect. Respect the woman that you're married to. Respect your husband that you're married to. Give compliment. You know, give compliments all the time to them. All right? You know, appreciate them when they do things for you. All right? Ordinary cooking in the house is not an easy task. You know, you go to the kitchen and go and cook for yourself and see how easy it is to put tomato and onion together and make it sweet. You think it's easy? You just blend tomato, and you blend pepper, and then you put the meat without boiling it, and put the tomato, you put everything inside of it, and then you now start calculating in your head how much of salt you like put there, and then you quickly go to YouTube and go and check it, and you pour the salt. You didn't even know that salt, they are different. There's some salt, one more that you need to understand. This one is not like the one they use on social media. Some people, they use Ajinomoto. Some people, they use Maggi Cube. Some people, they use Kineko Cube. You know, different kind of stuff. You don't even know jack. Your wife will come and cook and the soup will be sweet. You think it's easy. It's not easy. It's a lot of work. And then they get to the kitchen, they cook for 2 hours on their feet. And then they finish cooking, and then they put it on the table for you, and you finish eating it, and then you now become a bully again. Instead of you appreciating the woman that took 2 hours to cook, 2 hours to do all the cooking. And even in the midst of the cooking, she's still attending to the kids. In the midst of the cooking, she's still running to the store because she forgot to buy palm oil. And she'll come back with palm oil, and then you are sitting down like a lazy man just because you're paying stupid bills. What stupid bills are you paying? What stupid bills are you paying? Don't you understand that women will pay bills with you? All you need is just to be humble. They will pay the bills with you. You won't have to struggle to pay bills. You won't have to struggle to pay bills. You pay bills with ease. I tell people this, you see that Range Rover you're talking about? It's so cheap. People drive Range Rover like they're driving big thing. It's cheap. Very cheap. It's cheap for you to even buy it. If you can work together with your wife, you work together with your husband, Range Rover is the cheapest thing in life. Ferrari is doable. You can buy Ferrari if you want. All that is required is two working together based on agreement. Two working together based on respect. Two working together complementing each other. Two working together respecting each other. Two working together being transparent with each other. We get you to that point that you realize that the woman you are married is a bulldozer. You don't know the kind of power that woman is in that woman right now. You don't know that power that is there. You don't know the power that is there. That woman is powerful. That woman can get anything done. Just tell her. Tell your wife we need to buy a Range Rover in this house. Or no, you will buy that Range Rover, you will not believe it. And when you even buy that Range Rover, you will not be paying $1,000. And then you need $1,000 for insurance. The woman will make sure that you guys will pay cash for that particular Range Rover that you say you want to buy. You will buy that Range Rover. You'll be tired of Range Rover. You'll be talking about Ferrari. You'll be shocked. I'm telling you, man. There's nothing impossible when women are actually interested. When they are interested, they get anything done. Anything done. When women are interested, just make them interested. Give them compliments, respect them, let them be happy. They will cook. They will never ask you to clean. They will never ask you to wash the dishes. They will do it all by themselves. They will clean the whole house by themselves. All they need is just appreciate them. Just appreciate them, be loyal to them, okay? Be transparent to them, be there when you're supposed to be there. Give them that emotional support that is needed. Love their kids, all right? Love their family. Let them, they're respecting your family, respect their home too. You will see how everything's going to work right. And I'm not going to tell you this one. Don't tell anybody I'm the one telling you this one. Don't tell anybody I'm telling you this one. Some women, when you are very good to them at home, they don't even care if you're cheating. They don't. I'm just saying it off the script. I didn't say it all. Don't quote me anywhere. Obey you, Ejiburel, Ejo, Eyiya, Eyin Baba, Ejo, Egbamiu. Ema Jenny Kokomo, Ema ni mo so, mi o so, Malo, Ema blog me. I'm not lying. For real. I'm not lying. I'm not lying, man. For real. I'm not lying. I love to speak the truth. I love to speak the truth. I'm telling you the fact, man. I'm telling you this. I'm telling you this. They don't care. They don't care you're cheating. Whatever it is you want to do, that's fine. But when you're good in the house, when you're taking care of business and doing what you're supposed to do, they're not looking at your phone. They don't even care what you do, where you go, wherever it is. All they are actually after is, give me my respect. You're transparent with me. You're giving me my respect. I'm not going to run after you. I won't run after you. I'm not going to lie to you. I've counseled a lot of women. They tell me that. They tell me, Dr. Shola, I don't care if it's cheating. I know men cheat anyway. I say, Jesus, how come you didn't give me this kind of wife? Give me this kind of wife that would just say, oh, men cheat. It doesn't matter. Just give me respect. There's some women like that. They don't care. In as much you give respect. But there are some other women that even if you're giving respect and stuff, they don't still want you to go outside. You can't go outside. You can't do anything. They lock you down in the home. Different character, different people, different everything. They care. They don't want to share their man with another person. One woman told me, say, Pastor Shola, I say, yes. Banana te me ngbe senu. Why don't you go deal with me? Kò sí ṣe. Imagine you see there. Mini banana. Mo clean ni. Mo disinfect mo do disinfectant si ni. Mo lo Dettol mo fi fọ dáadáa ni kò sí tẹ́lómi èmi mo ní nǹkan mi. Nobody can be having a taste of it. I say, Mama, I'm going to now you get that. You know, say, some women, they lay hold on it. It becomes their own. They don't want to share with another person. If I'm not sharing myself, I don't think you should share yourself. Some other women was like, I don't care. I'm not sharing myself. Let him respect me for it. I don't want disease. I don't want nothing. Let him respect me for it. All right? Some women will just leave you. They won't give you a problem about nothing. They won't check your phone. They will not be sneaking around at night. They will not be following you anywhere. They are so comfortable, and the confidence is too much. The self-esteem is out of the roof. If you go, go. If you want to stay, be here. If you are not mine, then you will go. But if you are mine, you'll be here. That's them. You just feel, I'll let him loose. I'm not going to tie him down. I'm not going to be sneaking around looking at what is he doing, what is he not doing. No, I'm not going to do that. You know, I won't do that. Do whatever you like. If you go, then you don't belong to me. If you stay, then you're mine. But if you are going to be staying with me, you better be faithful. I don't want no STD. I don't want nothing. All right? I just want you to be faithful. That's what they want. That's what they want. So men need to understand this fact. You see, paying bills is not the only responsibility of a man. No. Paying bills. It is ego that will make you feel like I need to pay bills alone. Ego. And that ego will soon get punctured one day. And this is where, when men run into trouble, maybe they are no longer working before again and they don't make that kind of money again, it's always difficult for them to come to the house and tell their wife, I need your help. Then they will be angry. Then they will be pissed off. And they will not sleep. And they will just pissed off and angry. And they start fighting in the house. You see, from the beginning, if you let it known to your wife that me and you, we are together, whatever I make belongs to you, what you make belongs to me. We're going to pay this bill together and make life easy for each other. And then I'll respect you and you respect me. It's going to be easy. In a day that there will be a situation, your wife will step in, will stand with you, that nobody will even know you lost your job. Nobody will know. Once you want to do anything, there will be money available to you. There will be support emotionally, spiritually, with you. And let me talk about the spiritual part too. Some men don't understand that when a good woman is under your roof, God will look down upon you and bless you because of that good woman that is crying to heaven every day for your life. And one thing I love about women, if you see women in church, women who go to church, they go to night vigil, they go to this, they go to this meeting, they go to that meeting. The meeting is not actually for them alone. That meeting, they're going to pray for their husbands. They're going to pray. They're going there to pray for their husbands. Father, let my husband prosper. Father, bless the work of his hand. Father, give him joy. Father, touch his life. Touch his life. Father, I pray for my children. Let my children know the good day. Let them live in a good life. Let my children be blessed. That's what they go to pray for. Women don't go to pray for money. They don't. They know how to work for it. They know they're going to work for it. Go and check out the life of a lot of women. A lot of women, they are working and they're doing business on the side. Some of them are preparing to go back to school. When men refuse to go to school, women will go. They will come from Nigeria to this place and the man will say, I'm too old to go to school. I can't go to school again. And the wife is actually 49. And that woman will still say, me, I'm going to go to school and stay home after driving Uber, after going to work in the factory. And we just stay there tired and babysit when the woman is going to work and going to school. And that woman will go to school and she will succeed. And after succeeding, she becomes a nurse. She'll become a whatever, a phlebotomist. She'll become a registered nurse. She'll become a pharmacist. She'll become a doctor, a lawyer. And then by the time she gets to that point, and she start making a lot of money. And that's when and then you see, one thing that a lot of men don't know and don't realize from the beginning is that when your wife is upgrading, she's upgrading because she wants to attract more money. And more money is going to come our way. And when the money is coming our way, how will you feel as a man because of your ego? Will you feel comfortable to live in a house that is bought with the wife's money? Will you be comfortable to drive the car that is bought with your wife's money? Will you be comfortable when you are going outside, your wife is giving you $200 to put in your pocket? Will you be happy? We don't have money when your parents are sick and your wife is the one sending money to them. Will you be happy when you guys are going on vacation? Your wife is the one paying for the flight and paying for the hotel and paying for everything. How will you feel? Will you feel comfortable? Will you feel good? And this is going to be a problem later down the road, because at that point in time, the wife is not cheating. Then you accuse her of cheating. Your wife is not arrogant. Then you accuse her of being arrogant. Your wife is not mean. Then you accuse her of being mean. Your wife is submissive. You now say she's not. Your wife is not this. Then you now start roping everything around her leg just to make sure everybody sees her to be a bad person. All right. Whereas she is upgrading herself. She upgraded herself. And now she's making money. But you are jealous of your wife's prosperity. So many African men cannot stand when their wives are prospering. But see, if you have refused to upgrade, you cannot get to that point. They are upgrading. That's why they are getting towards that point, and they're doing well in their lives. So the best thing for you to do as a man, if you know you cannot do it, appreciate that woman for doing it. Give her compliment and let her understand that I'm with you. I'm standing with you. You have the opportunity and the strength and the brain to go. I don't. But I appreciate you because you've taken a big step to do this. While she's reading, you take care of the kids. While she's studying, wash her feet. Give her the food. Cook for her. Cook for her. All right? Encourage her to do more. Push her to do more. Women are not arrogant. Women are not mean. They only react based on what they've seen. The way you have treated them, they're going to actually react based on that. You see, by the time they are not making money, you treat them badly, they kind of like suck it in. They kind of accept it, they'll be looking. And that's going to be a motivation for them. And then that motivation will push them. They will pass exam. When they pass exam, it is in their pain they are passing exam. In their depression, they are passing exam. Because that's what is motivating them. They must to do well. I cannot depend on somebody that doesn't care about me. I cannot continue to believe in it on the same roof with somebody that is not giving me money. Someone that will not give me nothing at all. Is busy spending money on musicians all around the place, but I don't have. But I don't have nothing. This man is not investing in my life. This man is not doing nothing for my parents. This man is not even preparing for the college of my kids. I don't even know what's going to become of me if he should die and stuff like that. So that's a motivation that push women to go to school. When they now go to school and they become prosperous, they come back, you're going to start feeling the pain even without them saying nothing. They're not going to say nothing. They're not going to react in a way. They're not going to change their attitude. But you will be the one to feel the pain because you know you are guilty. You know you have treated them badly. You know it. You feel it. That's what they call guilty conscience. It's going to affect you. You're going to start talking. At that time, you start fighting. And you start making out to look bad in front of your friends. You start making out to look bad in front of the church people. You start making out to look bad in front of your family members. You will do everything to destroy our image. But let me tell you something. You cannot press a blessed person down. Oh, I don't want to preach. You can't press a blessed person down. When they go back to the floor, they bounce right back. You know why they bounce back? They got a foundation. They've gone to school. They have their certificate. They have their certifications and their degrees and licenses. I'm telling you, they can go all the way down, but they're going to bounce. But when they bounce, they go higher. And that's why when you now go on social media, you now see your ex-wife, the one you destroyed. You messed her up everywhere. She went all the way to the ground. She was ridiculed. She was destroyed totally. Even her family members don't want to listen to her. Friends disconnected from her. Everybody abandoned her. Even the church, they abandoned her. But let me tell you something. She gonna bounce. And now she's bouncing right now. And you're looking at her on social media. And you're seeing how good her life is right now. And then you now feel like, I want to go back there. No, you don't want to go back there, because when you go back there, you're going to finish her up again. Because that attitude is still in you. All you're seeing right now is our glory. And you love the glory that you're seeing. All right? And you want to be a partaker of that glory. That's what you're going for. But let me tell you something. Your mind is still not right. You have not been able to learn anything. All right? You don't want to go to that woman, and I believe it, and I trust my African women. They're not going to ever take you back. If they take you back, even they themselves want to actually destroy themselves. They are never going to take you back. So the best thing for us to do right now is that if you are still living in the same house with that woman is not happy. I'm just the one telling you right now. The woman is not happy at all. She's sad and depressed because she's not getting what she deserves. I'm telling you, she's living like a slave under your roof. She has not been attended to. You are not seeing her at all. And one thing, you are motivating her to do great things. You're pushing her to do great things. And you'll soon see it. By the time she walk away, because a time will come, she'll get to that elastic limit, and then she'll tell herself, no, this guy doesn't deserve me. I don't deserve this. This is not what I prayed for. And I know that I need to do things right. And sometimes they will now tell themselves, I'm done with you. I got to go. And then they leave. And when they leave, they're going to go all the way to the bottom. They're going to be taking care of kids with $12 an hour job. They're going to labor. They will live in shelters. They will live in one-bedroom apartment with 3 kids. They won't have any life to go anywhere. But you see, they're counting days. They are counting days. They are counting months. They're counting years. And I'm telling you, 3 years is going to feel like 3 weeks. You won't believe it. By the time it will happen, it's going to sound and feel like 3 weeks. When was that? We got divorced like some few weeks ago. No. It's been 3 years we've been divorced. All right? Then I've been able to upgrade myself. I've been able to do something good for myself. All right? Thank God for you. You pushed me. You treated me the way you have treated me. But that was a good stuff for me. It was a motivation for my life. All right? Because I'm not done. God is not done with me. You were done with me. You left. You abandoned me because you were, all right? Because you are not ready to do the right thing. But God got me. All right? And he gave me the grace to go back to school. And he gave me the grace. I live in shelter. Do you know I squatted with a friend of mine for almost about 6 months before I could pay for my own apartment? You know, I lived in one bedroom with your children for 1 year. For 1 year. You didn't even bother to check. You didn't even pay child support. You didn't even bother to call your children. You abandoned it all. Everything. At the end of the day, I thank God for my mother. My mother actually moved from Nigeria to come and stay with me here. And she labored with us. So many times I would leave them in the house and go to night shift. When I finish night shift, I come back to the house and go to school. And I'll go to school, then I come back. Then I go back to night shift. And I did that for 2.5 years. And I was actually done with my nursing school. To take my exam, I'll actually study. I'll be cooking. I'm going to work. I'm studying. I'm going to work. And I'm cooking. I'm taking kids to school. I take them for football games. I take them for dancing. I take them for hockey. I take them for basketball. I take your children everywhere and everything. I actually forgot about my life. I abandoned everything just to be able to make sure that today happens. And today is here right now. It feels like 3 weeks, right? To me, the feeling in my heart is like 30 years. To you, it's like 2 years, or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. To me, it's like 200 years of suffering and laboring. Now, I'm where I am right now. I got a new job. I'm making 6-figure salary. I just bought a new house, and I have a nice Range Rover outside. And I got a call from you. I'm surprised. Why? Do you want to pay all the child support you missed for 3.5 years? On 3 kids? You know how much that's going to be? That's going to be above 150,000. Are you ready to pay that? Or why are you calling? Oh, I'm calling because I think I made a mistake. I made a mistake. And I need to rectify it. I still love you. Sorry. While you were gone, I started seeing somebody. And that person gave me hope. That person stood by me. That person helped me with bills sometimes. That person will take me out. That person will tell me I look beautiful. That person is giving me compliments every day. That person is able to see me. That person realized that this is who I am. And he appreciates me for who I am. And every day of my life, I long to wake up to see him. So I'm sorry. You're too late. Even if you're not, I moved on already. And I want to advise you to move on too. And go and do something good about your life. You see all this rodo you see? You see all this nice life that you see that is all around me? It's a product of 3.5 years of suffering. And I don't want anybody to come and mess it up for me again. I'm sorry. It's over. And that's the time that he will start calling pastors. Thank you, Kran Suji. He will start calling pastors to call. He will start calling all the elders to call. He will start calling his friends to call, and all of those ones will start talking and begging and begging. It is the devil. It is the devil. And that's why I'm talking right now. Before the devil will be at work over your life, please, this is the time for you to make a change. This is time for you to make amends. You see, this is time for you to sit down and look all around you. There's nothing out there but death. There's nothing out there. It's nonsense. Nothing. Nothing out there right now. Stay with that woman. Cherish that woman. Respect her. Give her a compliment. You are bringing the best out of her. There is nobody that is perfect. Every one of us, we are working towards perfection. For her to get to that perfection level, all you need is to feed her, invest in her, build her, push her, love her, make love to her for real. Don't make love to her because you want to just pour something out. Make love to her because you want to actually breathe on her. You want to feel her heartbeat. You want to hold her. You want to actually be able to love her. That's what you do with them. Love our children. Be concerned about our children. Love our family. Love everybody around her. Give her a hope for the future. Give her support to build a self-esteem that is above the roof. Stand with her. Don't correct her in anger. Correct her in love. Don't discipline her. It's not a language in love, in a relationship. Call your wife to the bedroom, not in front of people. Cover her shame, even if she's lacking anything. Be the one to stand in gap for her. And that's the way it is. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Let me just leave you with that. Let me just leave you with that. A lot of people are going through this pain. Some people already walked down and they're sharing their testimonies already. You will see testimonies everywhere of women walking out and they're doing well. Don't let the church tie you down there. Please don't. Don't. Once you're not happy, once you're not getting it, once you're being abused and you are killing your self-esteem, this is the only one life that you come to live, and you have to live it well. You're not supposed to die in marriage. Stop dying in marriage. Don't let nobody kill you. Live in marriage. Enjoy marriage. And let marriage elongate your life. And that's it. Marriage is not a requirement to make it heaven. Thank you, Grand Suji. It's not a requirement to make it heaven. It has nothing to do with it. It's all about here on earth. That's all it is. But make sure you enjoy it. This life God has given unto you. And Yoruba people will say, "Tí apá ò bá ṣe san, èèyàn máa ń ka lórí ni." It means that if at the end of the day marriage is not workable, then you quit and you do something well with your life. Become a career woman and start building it and keep going. And that's how it is. You'll be a better person. But for men, don't let it be too late. Don't let it be too late. Don't let it be too late. Whatever you got to do, you do it now. Don't let anybody give you stupid encouragement outside. The encouragement they're working with are divorced friends they're working with, and they're telling you to divorce your wife too. Let's be having fun outside and be hanging out and eating pepper soup. They want to destroy you. They don't like you at all. Because later down the road, when companionship is needed, that's when you realize that you've messed up. You've messed up big time. You messed up big time. All right? This is time for you to calm down and let's walk your marriage with you and for you. All right? So thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I really appreciate that. You know, this show's supposed to be like in the night time when we have a lot of people at home. But I'm going to keep it on my page. I'm not going to put it inside of the room for the subscribers alone. I'll keep it on my page for people who want to share it. You can share it with people. Share this message with people. Let them hear it. Nigerian men needs to hear this. Nigerian women needs to hear this. All right? It's very, very important for us to hear this. And if you're out there, you want to sign up. Yeah, I'm going to put it on YouTube too. You want to sign up for counseling? Feel free to reach out to me. You want therapy? Feel free to reach out to me. You want the word massage? Feel free. Feel free to reach out to me. It's very, very important. One life to live. Live it good. God bless you. And have a beautiful day, ladies and gentlemen. I love you.